everyone and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna make an Italian dessert, the famous tiramisu. It's really good and delicious. The filling is rich and creamy and super easy to make. As usual, all the ingredients and the measurements will be listed down below the video in the description box. Don't forget to follow me on social media, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and press on the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Now for the ingredients of the cream or the filling, I divided it into two parts. First I'm gonna need some mascarpone cheese. I'm also gonna need some sugar, egg yolks, and vanilla extract. So as I mentioned earlier, these are the first part of my ingredients for the filling. And later on I'm gonna need some whipped cream, and I'm gonna make that later. Now I'm gonna start by cooking the egg yolks over a double boiler. I'm gonna cook the eggs or the egg yolks with the sugar and the vanilla extract. Make sure that the bowl you're using is heat proof and it's not touching the boiling water. Now after putting the egg yolks along with the sugar, I'm gonna whisk these two together very well until the mixture starts to be pale in color. Don't forget to add the vanilla extract and continue whisking. You want to whisk for a good 5 to 6 minutes, maybe more. You have to make sure that the mixture is pale in color and fluffy, just like that. As you can see here, this is the stage I'm looking for. Now that's perfect. Now I'm going to remove it off the pot and let it cool at room temperature. You don't want to add the cheese now because it's gonna melt since the egg yolks mixture is still hot. And when it cools, it will thicken. That's normal, of course. It will look like that. Now I'm ready to add the mascarpone cheese. I'm gonna add it in batches. I'm not gonna add all the quantity all at once. I'm gonna do it in 2 to 3 batches. So I put some cheese, whisk it until it's fully incorporated, and then do the same thing until all the cheese is finished. Now look at the consistency. It's really fluffy, it's creamy, it's really good. And here we're done. I'm gonna move on to make the whipped cream. Of course, I'm gonna need some whipping cream, some sugar, and some vanilla extract. Now it's really simple. I'm gonna dump all these ingredients in the bowl of my stand mixer. I'm gonna whip the cream using my whisk attachment. Now traditionally, they don't use whipped cream in tiramisu. They use the egg whites left from the egg yolks. They whip it with some sugar until it's really fluffy and doubled or tripled in size. But of course, if you're not okay in eating raw eggs, you can definitely use the whipped cream. So here I'm just gonna whip the cream until it has stiff peaks. And as you can see here, that's the consistency I'm looking for. I'm gonna start mixing the whipped cream into the cheese mixture. I'm also gonna do it in batches. And using the spatula, I'm gonna fold in the whipped cream into the cheese mixture. Make sure you don't deflate the whipped cream. I did it maybe in 3 to 4 batches. That's the final batch. You can see that the mixture is really fluffy, creamy, really good. It was super delicious. And you want to keep it chilled until you're ready to use it. But I'm going to use it right away. So for the biscuits or the cookies, I'm using the lady fingers or the savoiardi, the Italian biscuits. I'm also going to need some strong coffee. I used the instant one. You can also add some vanilla extract to the coffee if you like. That's totally optional. So I'm gonna take about 1 to 2 tablespoons of the cream mixture. I'm gonna spread it in the bottom of my dish. This dish is 20 by 20 centimeters, about 8 by 8 inches. Then I'm gonna start dipping the savoiardi in the coffee and then laying them over the first layer of cream. You want to dip them for only 2 to 3 seconds. Otherwise, they will become really mushy and you don't want that. So after putting your first layer of cookies or savoiarde, I'm gonna divide the remaining cream mixture into two equal parts, and spread half of it now on top of the cookies. I'm gonna spread it evenly, just like so. Now I'm gonna put another layer of the savoiarde. Of course, you wanna dip them in coffee. Not more than 2 to 3 seconds, as I mentioned. Now that's perfect. Finally, I'm gonna put the final layer of the cream mixture. I'm gonna spread it evenly over the top. And if you like, you can put the cream in a piping bag and do like some designs if you like. That's totally optional and it's up to you, of course. Now, as a final touch, and before putting the tiramisu in my fridge, I'm gonna dust the top with some cocoa powder. I'm gonna cover it all, and then I'm gonna place it in the fridge for a minimum of 4 to 6 hours, until it sets. And of course, it's really good when it's eaten cold. So in the fridge it goes. In here, after about 5 to 6 hours, I remember, I got it out of the fridge and it's ready to be served. Also, when you cut into it, you can see all these layers. That's what you want because it's been sitting for a few hours in the fridge. The combination of the texture, of the creaminess, of the cream with the lady fingers, also with the coffee taste, it was good. It was so good. I know it's a rich dessert, but super delicious. It's worth to try it. So my lovelies, that was it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Give this recipe a try. I'm sure that you will love it. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Bye!